Step outside with me for a moment, just after the sun dips below the horizon, and look out toward the western sky. If the clouds are clear, you are looking at one of the most breathtaking sights the heavens have to offer right now. It feels like the universe is putting on a private show, hosting a brilliant celestial gathering as Jupiter and Venus move into a spectacular, close embrace. Venus is blazing with that intense, steady white light as the evening star, and Jupiter, the giant king of the planets, is drawing closer to it by the night, appearing almost to touch. If you look closely, just a bit lower, swift little Mercury is slipping out of the sun's glare to join the party too. But while your eyes are glued to that stunning planetary trio, let your gaze drift just slightly to the south, not very far away from them. There is a magnificent, sparkling blue beacon putting on its own performance. That is Sirius, the dog star, the absolute brightest fixed star in our night sky. Because it is sitting relatively low on the horizon during evening twilight, its pinpoint light has to fight through a thick layer of Earth's atmosphere. This makes it dance and flash intensely with a vibrant diamond blue electricity. Watching the steady, calm glow of the planets right next to the wild, energetic sparkling of Sirius gives you a perfect, living contrast between our immediate planetary neighbors and the deep magic of the outer cosmos. It is beautiful to track this from a purely astronomical perspective, but the ancients looked at a gathering like this and saw something much deeper, weaving through the fabric of reality. In the traditions of Vedic astrology, when these exact three planets, Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury, align in strength and cooperate, they create a rare, highly auspicious combination known as Saraswati Yoga. Saraswati is the archetype of wisdom, learning, music, and the arts, and this alignment acts like a divine cosmic bridge between different parts of our consciousness. Jupiter brings the deep, foundational wisdom and philosophical expansion. Mercury sharpens our logical intellect and communication, and Venus infuses it all with creative grace and artistic beauty. When a Saraswati Yoga unfolds in the sky, it unleashes a beautiful wave of supportive energy that can clear away mental fog and creative blocks. It is a time when intuitive flashes come a bit easier. Words flow more naturally, and the mind feels uniquely sharp, yet deeply creative. You might find yourself suddenly struck by an innovative idea, writing with an effortless rhythm, or speaking with a clarity that moves people. It is a cosmic window that practically begs you to dive into a new study, pick up a creative project, or simply sit quietly and listen to your inner guidance. As we stand here watching these bright lights hang in the twilight, it is easy to see how the outer sky reflects our inner world. The true magic of an alignment like the Saraswati Yoga isn't just that it exists up there in the cosmos, but how it actively mirrors the way we think, create, and communicate down here. When Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury blend their energies so beautifully, they are essentially giving us a cosmic green light to express our deepest truths. It is a period where the gap between what we feel internally and how we explain it to the world completely shrinks. Think about how often we have brilliant insights but struggle to find the right words, or how we can have highly logical plans that lack soul and imagination. This specific cosmic gathering fixes that disconnect. Jupiter provides the grand, big-picture vision, the sudden flash of profound understanding or spiritual truth. Mercury steps in to give that vision structure, translating it into sharp, articulate thoughts, spoken words, or written pages. Then, Venus wraps the entire thing in a layer of undeniable charm, magnetism, and aesthetic beauty. Whether you are working on a creative project, trying to solve a complex problem at work, or having a deep, heartfelt conversation with someone you care about, the phrasing just lands perfectly. But there is an even deeper layer to this evening sky that we shouldn't overlook. Remember that sparkling blue anchor Sirius sitting just to the south of the planets? In many ancient spiritual traditions, Sirius is revered as a spiritual sun, a source of higher evolutionary energy that feeds our planet's consciousness. So while the Saraswati Yoga is sharpening our minds and opening our creative channels, Sirius is standing by, amplifying that energy with its intense, high-frequency blue light. It is as if the planets are playing a beautiful, harmonious melody, and Sirius is providing the deep, resonant bassline that makes the whole song vibrate right through you. This makes the current cosmic window an incredible time for quiet reflection, journaling, or diving into fields of study that stretch your mind. The mental fog that so often keeps us feeling stuck or uninspired simply melts away under this light. You might find yourself naturally gravitating toward philosophy, ancient wisdom, or technical skills you've been meaning to learn, finding that your brain absorbs the information like a sponge. The beautiful thing about the night sky is that it changes every single minute. The planets are constantly wandering, and this exact perfect geometry will eventually shift as Mercury zips ahead and Venus moves along her path. But the impressions and the ideas you catch during a beautiful alignment like this can stay with you forever. It is a gentle reminder from the universe that wisdom and beauty are always available to us. If we just remember to look up, take a deep breath, and let the quiet brilliance of the night sky do the talking.